for this grand finals, Kilzyou versus Mr. Crimson. We are getting the run back from our winners finals where Kilzyou responded to that 5-0 at CPT season finals with a 3-0 of his own, showing Mr. Crimson that a lesson has been learned and this young kid is growing into a phenomenal player.
Oh, for sure. And again, these guys, similar to Crimson and Luffy, these guys goes back and forth. Sometimes the results are lopsided, sometimes they're extremely close, but these guys are Salt Mine regulars. They're like top 3 placements together. Most of the time it is Crimson winning the tournament, but Kilzyou in 2nd or 3rd, maybe like an odd 4th or 5th there, and then sometimes Kilzyou will have his day. But I think the strategy right now is, this was similar to what ProbNex was explaining to me when he was fighting Punk at Combo Breaker. He was like, you know what, I went with Abigail in the winners final. I believe it was Abigail versus Karin in the winners final, and he stuck with it. And it's like similar here. He won with Karin, so he's going to stick with Karin.
Yeah.
And you know what? A wise man once told me on social media, if you wanted a career, you had to pick somebody.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard that before.
Something like that. It's something like K, I think.
I don't know. Apparently, you get a career.
Okay, maybe
I want a career in all of this. I don't know. I don't know who. Maybe I know what the guy's name was. Solution Y. That was his name.
Oh, okay.
He told me, you pick a character, you pick something, you get a career out of it. I don't know.
Man said Solution Y. Oh,
that's a guy who came up with SF4.
Crimson, though, off to the races. Want to let Kilzyou know that that first set, don't get comfortable with it. It's going to go real different this time around.
Anti-air, or should I say air-to-air with the jumping medium punch. Lovely stuff there from Kilzyou. Don't worry, I love all my Karin players at home. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. I know what's going to happen after this.
Oh, no.
They're going to be straight for my jugular, mate. It's like, you poison player.
I'll tell you what, either way, if Dhalsim or Karin wins, I win, because I just get to see everybody on social media.
Oh, easy.
You know? Oh, right now, Kilzyou responding in kind. Got a throw bait, Mr. Crimson. We were talking about it, right?
Watch out for the defensive gale. Okay, he's going to hold it there. He didn't flinch at all.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, actually does crush it.
From there?
The sweet long distance.
That was far.
Game 6 Clay style. Nice.
You know? I didn't think that linked from there. That looked way too far for me, but hey, he's still in proximity to get a combo. It's early rounds, stand fierce. I don't know if he's going to use that more often. He didn't really use that in the first set there, but again, like we saw a lot of buffers into EX Tenko from Kilzyou there, so.
And Kilzyou has 2 EX bars on deck as well, so any of those type of buffers is going to be a heavy reward.
Oh yeah, poorly spaced dive kick is going to get punished there. And again, remember, these guys, they both qualified for the CPT from the France 1 and France and Spain 2. So these guys are battling it out for that one single spot, but Mr. Crimson's the one that's to reset the bracket, and he done it against Luffy last year.
Exactly. Ooh, recovers just in time to not get that drill punish. Just wakes up with the stand medium punch, though. Mr. Crimson is so active on his wake up sometimes.
He has to be.
Ooh, and the stand heavy kick cutting her off at the pass as Kilzyou tries to approach, get that into that shimmy range that's been so successful for him. Prevented by Mr. Crimson.
You're not coming into my zone, mate. This is my zone. I control it. And again, that was crazy, right? Because he already had in his mind he was set to do EX Tenko, the special set, just to get in. Now, imagine that was a jump. That's the thing. All he has to really think about is the surprise special set or the jump, or maybe an occasional arbitrary descent of a regular version. Right, that's about it. He's mixed it in with regular Orochis as well. Not too bad, but you need something to get you a knockdown with that frame advantage. No re-break. Okay, I would have re-broke there, but yeah, it's fine with that.
Ended up with a dash medium punch. I would have tried to maybe sneak in a throw, but either way, back to the full screen game. This is what Mr. Crimson wants.
Okay, the neutral jump in. He brought that out. I can't help but feel he brought it out too early. I think if he didn't do it then and he brought it out now, it would have been different. But Mr. Crimson's seen it now.
Yeah, he's been a little bit more careful about his drill spacings, and again, cutting her off at the pass, not letting Karin get into that range where she's so prominent in.
And again, you can, like anybody watching this, you can actually go back and see the match in the winners final compared to this. He was sitting back, he was buffering when he had the meter, now Kilzyou's dashing.
Yeah.
He's starting to dash now, and you're the one with the buffer.
Yeah, he's definitely been a little bit more aggressive than we saw, which is a bit surprising. This is Rotech bait once again.
I think because he knows Mr. Crimson was going to come back different.
Yeah.
That 3-0 wasn't a fluke. Do not misconstrue what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You've got to pay attention to what's happening and what's on the stake, as opposed to winners final, getting into that position, and then grand final when it's right in your face. Ooh. He extra sent her again. He is desperate.
Yeah, Kilzyou. Oh, he actually does catch him flinching this time. It's going to be big damage. Corner carry as well.
Yes, he caught him flinching with the Rasenha to bait the throw. Big commitment, but judging the situation, evaluating that situation, Mr. Crimson had no choice but to do something.
You know, you talked about Kilzyou playing a bit differently from that winners finals because he expected Mr. Crimson to come out differently. But we talked about that young players kind of maybe adjust their game plans a little preemptively when they don't need to.
You mentioned it yesterday, yeah.
And Kilzyou doing a good job.
Jinjaku, he's not going to do it again. He's going to have to throw him a couple of times, but no slide yet. Woo! Lovely whip punish. That was fantastic. Jinjaku again, racking up that stun.
Oh my goodness, trying to get Mr. Crimson to press. Good crouch jab.
He wants him to, he's going to V-reversal. Yeah, he wasn't going to V-reversal anything else but that. That's what he wanted, and that's going to be the game.
Ah, the EX for Senha at the end. I love it from Kilzyou, tying up the set 1-1. And definitely going back to the game plan we saw in winners finals, right? Definitely a lot more patient, utilizing those whiff punish buttons and getting the most reward out of them, and then making sure that he doesn't put himself at risk to give up that position that he's earned.
Here's the thing, right? When you go up against Karin, get cozy in the corner.
Yeah.
You are. It's going to be. It's part of the matchup. It's part of what happens in the game, just in general. But I like the discipline that Kilzyou had, despite having the position advantage, because he didn't V-reversal because he was waiting for the trigger, because that's what he wanted to deal with.
And then again, right, really playing around these drill spacings now is a great punish.
He gets a throw. He's going to walk up and do another one. Nope, play it safe. But back throw there from Crimson.
Back throw incident that could be round winning, but actually the air hit's going to result in a punish and a side switch.
He might be looking to do it again. Let's see if he gives Crimson that breathing room. That's why Crimson swapped out. Yeah, he's changed up his defensive tactics here against Karin. Almost got it. Almost.
Yeah, just outside the range. Oh my goodness, the crush medium punch. EX Tenku closing the space, but nothing else.
Yeah, it was too far to get the. Yeah. I think it's too far to get the Tenko. Sorry.
And coming through from that range is guaranteed. Good stuff from Mr. Crimson.
Good back and forth so far. The rally of adaptation these guys are showing you. In a matchup we have seen a fair bit in the past year and a half.
Yeah. Good check there. Kilzyou with a big sweep. We haven't seen him bring out that option.
Yeah, that was definitely a young man risk right there.
Just outside the range, but he didn't recognize it that time. Thought he would have committed to one of the heavier drills.
He's trying a special set to get out of there, but you literally dashed into your doom. What a mix-up.
The Sniper Wolf headshot status. 2-1 for Mr. Crimson.
What a mix-up. All right, so remember, Mr. Crimson is the one who's got the mountain to climb, but again, he's done this before. One more game for him to reset the bracket, then win another first to 3. Kilzyou still has 2 games to try and close this out. He's slowed down a little bit, but I think that's kind of been a forced slowdown by his opponent. But I can still sense that kind of agitation, that anxiety. He's like, I know I can do this again. No one's disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
I know you can do it again. I know both of you can do it again. But what's at stake is much bigger for these guys because they're in the hot seat, not me.
Yeah. And Mr. Crimson off to another solid start of a great trade for Kilzyou right there. As long as he gets the knockdown, that's what he's going to want.
There's one V-reversal. That's what he'll be using his V-meter for to kind of keep Dhalsim here. Could have got a follow-up there, but I don't think he's confident. I'm not sure if he's practiced that. Kilzyou, but again, good spacing here for Crimson to work with. And another crouch fierce buff into the Yoga Flame. He's been very good with those.
Yes, indeed. He's been catching Kilzyou, command dashing in time and time again.
But that's what you got to do when you're playing a zoner, right? You got to see what they do on hit and on block after you hit them an extended limb. Are they jumping? Are they dashing? Are they going to throw out that special attack? And if the buffer can cover 2 out of 3 options, oh, you're smooth sailing for the most part.
Ooh, nice. The V-skill coming through hot. Kilzyou getting that knockdown in the corner that he's been yearning for.
Oh, he wants to keep him there. I see that extra center come out, and that's going to be stunned. That's going to be the game.
Great recognition right there. Kilzyou counter hit confirmed. Long distance on that. Lots of damage as well. Now Mr. Crimson still on reset point here, but Kilzyou kind of falling back into his game plan that's been working successfully after eating that round.
Right. This is the pivotal round. This is the turnaround point. And I'm not saying that just because it's the bracket reset for Crimson. This is a big deal for Kilzyou as well, because if it goes to 2 apiece, you could see a different Kilzyou come out in the final game. Crush counter. He's looking for it. Yeah, he needs that V-meter as well. And the fact that he's got 2 full screen options that provide that crush counter, he's getting more V-meter than he did before.
Oh, and Kilzyou manages to get that scramble in time. And Mr. Crimson, quick roach, trying to take advantage of it, but Kilzyou got the frame trap.
Watch out. There you go. He's done that just in case of the slide. He's going to throw. He's still got another V-reversal to work with. Not quite there yet.
Oh, he actually does catch the wreck out of the air. No escape, and once again, Crimson reaching. Kilzyou, despite being the young man, teaching him another lesson. We got a final game.
This is it, man. I do feel a lot of your matchup knowledge against Karin. Yes, you do have to know how to deal with their normals and whatnot, but I feel it kind of comes from your discipline in the corner. And again, anyone would have flinched in that situation.
Yeah.
I've seen Kilzyou do it a lot. I've seen Rob TV, shouts to Rob TV, does it a lot as well. I've seen Phenom do a lot when he got in the corner, man. It's like, look, do or die, life or death, what you can do.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
it is the great equalizer, right? Anybody can throw tech in that scenario. Oh, the hard
told
call out. Wait a second, bruh.
I told you that round we saw.
No.
What did I tell you? That round was a big deal for 2 reasons, right? And one of them we're seeing right now. That's the stun, that's the round. I think that's the round because that wasn't a throw. Yeah, he's done. Look at that. Look, good lord.
There are levels of players that get unlocked in certain scenarios, certain circumstances. In a grand finals, a chance to close it out, that's when the hunters come out.
He might jump in a minute. I think he really wants to get in right now and get this over and done with. Wake up button. There's a jump.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of a funky landing for Crimson. Didn't know which side to defend on.
He's got no meter. He's got 1 bar, but he's not going to be buffering that stand medium punch. He wants to get in and stick to him like white on rice. And he's in.
Yeah, he's taking these big risks. They're paying off. Once again, Crimson reaching.
Activates. Oh, the jab check. He is panicking. He doesn't normally do that, but he needs to capitalize off of this yoga burner and keep him caged in this situation, Ringe.
He's trying to. He wants to make sure he stays locked down, not give Karin that opportunity of getting close. Oh, unfortunate, but doesn't actually complete a full combo. Again, Kilzyou looking for the big haymaker. He wants to close this out.
Oh, good lord. These people are scrambling. They are scrambling for their life. They're fighting with their eyes closed.
I'm telling you, Kilzyou is swinging for the fences right now. He knows 1 hit will be the tournament, but he's not going to get it this round.
Man did that. He was waiting the whole time, but my voice is sweet because I'm losing my voice this whole weekend. I'm like, oh, man did that. Hey, yo, Crimson. Ooh. He wants his bracket reset. 1 hit will do it. Oh my word, that would have been a counter hit confirmed. He gets hit by the air again.
Oh, the safe jump on the X%.
He saved the bar. That's going to be stun in a minute, Ringe.
It is. You see, he doesn't want to let it go, but Kilzyou taking that opportunity. He smelled the antsiness from Mr. Crimson.
Yoga fire. Just yoga fire your way out of there. Oh my god, he tried an air gale again.
Oh, that's a huge jump in.
Oh, this is big. Can he get a throw? Yeah, back throw. Keep him close. No buffer. Got to deal with this yoga burner. He needs 1 jump. 1 hit for Mr. Crimson. Damn, your life just evaporated.
Oh, no. The last bit of active frames catching him on the yoga flame.
My man said. Do you know what's crazy? He got the round, and it's a bracket reset. I can't help but feel he fat-fingered an air gale.
Dude, yeah.
I can't help but feel he fat-fingered an air gale.
There's no way he did full-screen yoga flame.
My man just went, I was just like, nah. Do you know what? I'll ask him afterwards. If he wins, I'll ask him afterwards. If not, I'm going to ask him. But it worked out. That move is active for quite some time.
Dude.
And again, like, you have to understand, when Kilzyou's done EX special step, he's been set on doing that. Yeah. It's not really reacting. He's been set on doing it.
For sure.
So I'm just like, well, you walked through the fire in flames. Like, literally.
Yeah. And, you know, he has just been doing it, right? And it was the timing. The timing was so close to being at the end of the move. Like, and he was just point blank. It would have been recovery. It would have been the grandest ideal scenario you could ever want. But it was just like the last 1 or 2 active frames that ended up catching him.
Do you know what? Obviously, maybe Mr. Crimson's like, and then, like, you know, it's like, you know what? It wasn't planned, but we'll take it. Listen, I don't care if it's round 1 of the tournament or grand final. Situations like that, you know what? Take it, move along. Look back on it. But he got the round. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm looking. I'm like, he tried to air gale, didn't he?
I mean, either way, right? At this point, but those are the things that happen in fighting games. And like you said, you got to take it. That is a W at the end of the day. And the things that happen in fighting games, they can be so volatile that you can't like discredit yourself for getting the W that way.
This shows right now Crimson's expertise and experience in situations like this because he's doing the exact same thing he did last year, right? And I don't know. Let's see if there's any more mental stamina in the tank. If Kilzyou's got anything left, that mental fortitude, that emergency power, it needs to come on now. I can't help but feel he did that in the winners final.
So the thing with me is I feel like since Kilzyou is now in the losers bracket, we're going to see, right? I feel like that's a potential that hasn't been unlocked yet. Now his back's against the wall. He doesn't have a set to drop anymore in the tournament. Let's see how he responds to it.
All right, gets the light confirm into EX Yoga Flame, gets the side top for the positional advantage as well, and the real estate to work with.
Nice. stuff from Kilzyou. Very disciplined about his approach right there.
I'm going to tell you guys something funny. I can actually hear the production team in the back. They're reacting to every time Kilzyou with punishes and limb.
Ooh. And Mr. Crimson preventing Kilzyou from taking the opportunity, getting close, and perhaps throwing out a throw bait or something of that nature.
I think Crimson's done the hard part. That's the thing. He's reset the bracket.
You might be right. He's looking very comfortable now, especially with the way that last round ended.
Spends the bar and ends up with V skill 1 to end the combo. And again, he's starting to go forward. Before he was buffering Crouch Fist. Now he's starting to stop Kilzyou in his tracks. But there's an EX% hard to break momentum once again. And the shimmy. Big damage coming through. 2 throws might do it though.
Oh, but instead one combo will. Kilzyou once again catching him trying to throw.
Didn't let me finish. I said 2 throws, 1 combo. Come on. I said 2 throws, 1 combo. You didn't let me finish. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Rin.
I love you too, Jammers.
Oh, he went for the delayed low. I like it.
And now just, yoga for a long time in the air.
Because he doesn't know if the limb's coming out early to extra Senhai. He doesn't want to jump because of the hitbox it provides. That jumping hard punch hitbox is crazy. So rubber band bait.
Yeah, this is so good from Crimson. Kind of switching up the rhythm now, switching up the pace of the game.
Gale again. There you go.
Well, Kilzyou got the trade that he was looking for, and a big sweep. Maybe we'll get a hard knockdown. Gets the corner. Naku doesn't confirm, but it's okay. Still his game.
I don't think she can do counter hit, stand medium punch to stand fierce. Because he went for the crouching medium punch follow. I don't think he can do that, but EX Air Gale takes it again. He loves that in this matchup. Maybe against the fundamental characters, because again, saw it against Punk, saw it against Kilzyou last year. Like, he opts for that option and rinses it because of the kind of screen control or kind of the area it provides and covers. It's like, look, that's a very vertical hitbox that from the range I'm doing it at, you actually can't approach anyway. And I think it's just as active, if not maybe slightly more active than the Yoga Flame on the ground. So it's working out, man. This is something that he's studied for a long time, and this is a matchup that's second nature to him, despite how scorelines go.
Yeah. And then if you jump it a little bit too early, right, you hit him out of the air rather than a grounded hit. So even if he gets countered some of the time, it's not as bad of a situation as it would be otherwise. Oh, the crunch counter, glass game broken again from the stand. Heavy kick, and Crimson camping out. Starting to tell ghost stories. My man is chilling on the other side of the screen.
For sure.
Ooh, wait a minute, though.
All right, good damage there. And again, one more hit will do it, but he's going to get the side swap off of the Yoga Burner again, and it's going to be death by 1,000 cuts unless he activates from Mujinjaku. Is he going to resent her him again? No, he's going to play it safe. Wow.
Oh, Mr. Crimson immediately, the activity, you see this.
I have never seen this man press buttons fast in my life.
Wow.
That as soon as that thing completely whiffed, he's like, light kick.
Yeah, just following the whiffs up constantly.
Don't worry, I was tongue-tied too.
Like, I was like, I cannot believe to see Crimson's activity on defense, but we've seen him kind of be this way before, just with V-shifts and backdashes. Right now, he's just pressing buttons on whiff.
All right, activates off of the crouching hard kick there. Going to get that frame advantage and another EX Gale. And that's not dead yet. Sniper will do the trick. Or anti-air.
Crimson, my goodness. It feels like what you said was correct, and the hard part is finished. A lot of Kilzyou's mental endurance, mental stability, I think, has been output in that last set.
Because the thing is like, look, there's very few players in the world who's like, right, I got to beat you in 6 games to kind of get the grand prize. And again, I don't want to say it was too premature. How he played in the winners final, fantastic. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He just adjusted certain things, but I could tell in the first set, he wanted to get that done. Even I think he knew that it's like, if this bracket gets reset, it's going to be almost insurmountable to try and overcome this. But there's still time. There is still time.
And we shall see. Kilzyou, champion level competitor.
And here again with the back medium punch. Gets the throw.
Again, bully towards the corner. Kilzyou has his activation ready. Yeah, he's going to do it off the sweep.
Yeah, the longer this goes on, the more you elongate this set, the better it is for Crimson. He's flying high right now.
And it's a double-edged sword, right? Because then that kind of makes you want to get antsy, get it over with as quickly as possible, but that opens you up to being a little bit too linear.
That's the thing, you don't want to be straightforward against guys like these two, but could be reversal there, and then is he going to do a cancel? No, he can do Gale again. Well, that was just unfortunate.
No.
That was just unfortunate, and because of your absolute unfortunate accident, that put Mr. Crimson at match point here, tournament point range.
Indeed, Mr. Crimson now looking so good in this reset bracket again. just utilizing that crouch fierce game. We've seen that cut Karin off so consistently. Right there with the whiff punish on the jab. Didn't get the air teleport, got grounded, so it was recovery.
Punch that immediate punch, immediate wake up to stop a dash. There's a buffer again, but too far. I feel in confidence to get that tempo.
Oh, backs up, and he's going to get a clean whiff punish here. Kilzyou still alive for now.
Tech the throw there, Crimson. There's a V reversal to counter the trigger, but he might actually push him into that and burn him a little bit. If you jump or do anything silly, you are finished.
Has so much great life on Kilzyou's side. Gets a little bit of a whiff punish here.
Uh-oh, that's it. Hold on. Ah!
Oh, my. How are you supposed to know at that point?
No.
Mr. Crimson puts him in a checkmate scenario, completes the reset 3-0, and takes his spot in Capcom Cup.
I'm telling you, like I said before, the experience, the expertise, the knowledge, the discipline, it was all illustrated to us.
Wow.
Not just only today, throughout this entire weekend, and even before that. And he had basically a repeat performance of what he did when he qualified for the CPT last year. He got sent to losers, then he made it back to grand finals, reset the bracket, and then won there. Obviously, it was a different scoreline because Luffy made him play a bit more scrambly on defense, but as I said, the longevity behind this set, the longer you stretch this out, he's going to feel great. The confidence comes with him over time. And even then, to be fair, I know it's Dhalsim, and this matchup, you don't play traditionally against him, but there's some matchups where he shouldn't play traditionally against you. Yeah. And sometimes using EX Air Gale, that's a tactic or piece of tech that Dhalsim players have developed over time, but that's kind of an unconventional strategy, if you ask me, to stop you from playing unconventional against me. They're going to fall back in line and restore the status quo. But yeah, over time, those conversions were great. The reset, I think the way that the whole tournament closed out, that ambiguous reset, I wouldn't be too... I'm only saying this because I'm a commentator. I wouldn't be too disheartened because I don't think anyone would have blocked that. I don't think anyone would have blocked that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And, you know, it's funny because Brian F. and Rob were talking a little bit about that set to me in the pre-show, like the idea of like, oh, well, at least you lost to this person or at least you lost to this character or whatever, right? And I think that's a fine mindset to have on the come-up. But at Kilzyou level, I'm sure he's going to be disappointed regardless, right? Of course, you did get hit by damn near unblockable. But up until that point, he was so close to winning that I'm sure he's going to be a bit disappointed. And as you mentioned, Crimson, man, just you see the download on this guy. 3-0 in winners finals. The first set in grand finals goes 3-2, very, very close. But after that, it was just all Crimson at that point. He had all the data he needed. Kilzyou had just put out so much mental endurance and mental effort in an attempt to close out that first set. He just didn't have anything left in the tank.